Hey, good afternoon. Michael Wynn, Chief Digital Officer of Digital Ops, a division of RB Oppenheim Associates. Today, we're going to talk about how to crush a local marketing campaign for your business. So here's the tip, guys. You have to smash all of the boxes at once. So what are the boxes we're talking about? Well, really, we're going to talk about 6 different boxes that you need to make sure are part of your overall local marketing campaign. They include traditional media, they include digital media as well. So first of all, number 1 is the inbox. You want to target your previous clients, prospects, the right people with email addresses. So that's box number 1. Box number 2 is their mailbox. Yes, traditional print media is not dead, but it's definitely not a silver bullet that's going to solve all your problems. But when used in conjunction as part of an overall campaign, it is a great supplemental tool. So mailbox, postcard. Number 3 would be the Facebook feed for sure. Showing targeted ads on Facebook is a great way to get your message out. Number 4 is geo fencing and by using geolocation to target those folks is geo fencing. Number 5, don't forget about text messaging, right? So sending that text message with a link to your offer page or landing page. And then number 6 is to make sure that you have your retargeting set up so that when someone does come to your site or your landing page, if they don't take action, they're going to be reminded whenever they visit their favorite website and or app. So let's kind of talk about, okay, we talked about the 6 boxes. Let's talk about the tips to make sure that when you hit those boxes, everything works out great. I think number 1, you've got to really make sure that your ad creative is bold and compelling and straight to the point. I cannot tell you how many times I get an email and it's just this long drawn out thing, and I don't really know what they're trying to get me to do or what their offer is or message is. So keep it short, keep it simple, and give me the one action that I need to take, and give it to me up front. And then after that, you can offer me some additional thoughts for consideration, which ultimately lead me to that page as well if you need to. But definitely do not include multiple call to actions that are for completely different things. That's really difficult for conversion rate. So again, make sure your ad creative is bold, compelling, and to the point. Number 2, I think it's really important to be consistent in your images and graphics. And this is important. We see this a lot when we're designing creative. We want to select an image that can be really used in different formats. So I need something that's going to be useful in a large rectangular shape. I need something that's going to be able to communicate the same imagery in a very square shape, and then sort of all the different odds and ends between that, sort of a short and squatty, rectangle, an oblong square, just all the different shapes that would be compatible for either a mobile device, a tablet, a full screen on a desktop or laptop. If I'm, visiting my favorite website, I need that skyscraper ad, which is the real thin sort of banner style. So you've really got to make sure that you're able to communicate so that, even if I just catch that ad for a split second, I recognize, the one word or the one image, that really connects it, so that, if I see it somewhere else, like in my mailbox or in my inbox or in my Facebook feed box, I get it. So make sure that, again, you're consistent with the message and you're consistent with the image, but alternate your shape and make sure that you're able to communicate in those various sizes. Number 3 is to be lightning fast on response time. Oh my gosh, the worst thing is to send out and have a great offer, and then have someone click on it and submit a request for information or click the call, and then you don't answer the phone, or you let it ring a bazillion times, or, the email gets sent and there's no reply. Right? So, I mean, you spent all this time, energy, resources, and money to create this campaign to drive them there, and then you totally blow it on the follow-up, right? You've got to be consistent. You've got to be lightning fast. I like to respond to someone within 5 minutes if it's at all possible. I try to do that because people are impressed by that, because you know what? It is not the norm. Our expectation of response time is so low that when you respond within 5 minutes, people are like, wow, this is the level of service I can expect. Yes, I am definitely all in. I'm coming to you guys. You're going to be my company of choice for, product X or service Y. And obviously, number 4, you have got to make sure that your data is up to date. So you need to make sure you have the right first name, last name. You've got to make sure that, you've got the right address, you've got the right phone number, you've got the right email address. All of these pieces are critical, because if you don't have the right address, it's going to be difficult to, send the postcard to the right folks there, and you've got to be able to sync that up. So, I mean, if I was doing a campaign and, I wanted to target a specific, neighborhood, so I'm going to drop that postcard in the neighborhood. I'm going to put my pin, my location pin for my Facebook ads in that neighborhood. I'm going to drop my geofencing around there so that, when they drive through, I can tag their mobile devices and the apps that are included in that. So, I mean, all of this it's about hitting the right boxes at a very specific targeted group of people based on, where they are, what device they're on, and hitting them all at once, because the chances of them getting the message are way higher, than if you just try the one thing, if you just try email, or if you just try, the postcard. You've got a greater chance of success with frequency, with multiple channels of communication, whether it's traditional print or digital, text messaging. If you deploy all of those tactics and sync them all at once, you will smash all of the boxes for your local marketing campaign. And that's the tip for today, guys, is to make sure that you keep your information up. Make sure that you're consistent in your graphic images and your call to actions. Make sure your response time are lightning fast, and launch that campaign. My name is Michael Wynn. I'm the Chief Digital Officer of Digital Ops, a division of RB Oppenheim Associates. I hope you guys will check us out on our podcast, check us out on our blog, our videos. These are all great free resources. I hope you guys can take it away. And don't forget, if there's something you'd like to learn about, leave a comment, and I'd love to do a video or podcast for you on that subject matter. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.